What's going on, guys? Gonna do a quick rundown on how to play for time. This is a match I played recently. Winning for time is super relevant right now, winning with time rather, because there's a lot of decks that extend very far. They take very long turns. Tier limits, things like that. This happens to be tier limits, but Rescue Ace, Snake Eye Fire King, Snake Eye, regular Fire King, all that good stuff. They love to take super long turns, and obviously as Melffys, we do not. Very, very quick turn. I pulled 2 Wallies here. I don't want to get into why. I did some really heavy thinking based on this Dookie 2 that I got in my hand that I hate seeing. But yeah, I just wanted to thin out my Wally count and not have to dip into my other beasts. And I still need a body on board, so it's a good way to do it. So anyways, we get hit with Ash. Obviously, always protect the Wally, because if Wally gets off, you win. Fenrir, we don't care about. He's going to banish Puppy. If we were to banish Caddy, we would just summon Caddy off of the Puppy, so like it doesn't even matter. There's nothing he could do there. He's going to Grass. So at this point, I realized, like, oh my god, this guy is about to take an eternity, you know what I'm saying? And I look, and he's just popped a whole ton of crap. And I'm like, alright, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to stall this sucker out. Because I'm already seeing, like, I don't have a great amount on board. Like, really, all I can expect is maybe one good synchro summon. And if I'm lucky, that gives me a next turn, right? So, he is under the effect of Max C. Keep that in mind. We did throw Max C here. And that was a chaining off of the Puppy banish. So when he banished Puppy, I threw Max C. And I'm thinking, okay, well, now when he summons, he's going to at least give me a card. Or, alternatively, what I can do is, whenever I draw a card, if he has a trigger for a card effect that says a card has been added to the hand, that's going to cost him valuable seconds, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, Max C gets off, and I'm thinking, alright, I need this guy to take as long as possible, taking his turn. We see that he fishes, what is that, Suliak, and Crime. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, he pulls out Kaleido, and I'm like, alright, I got him. He probably's only running one of those. He's definitely only running one Fenrir. Get him out of here. I'm banished. Send them to the pink hole where they belong. It's the only safe place for tier limit cards. Alright, so he's gone, right? So now what has to happen? This dude, in order to create any kind of value, he's got to keep playing. He's got to take a whole nother turn. So he's basically taking 2 turns within 1 turn. And the timer, you know it's ticking. He normal summons Shirin, or whatever her name is. And it sets 3 in pass, or sets 2 rather in passes. He technically doesn't set those, just activates the old Sark, fake Sark over there. So here I gotta play through Interruption. I can't Obedience because I got a body on board. Hit the hide and seek, see about the shuffling. People are stupid. They think hitting it with Medora is ever going to do anything. As long as one card of any of the 3 gets back into your deck, especially if somebody else does it for you, you're still going to get a card. So, the more you know. Anyways, I top deck Wally on some goat stuff there. A normal summon Wally. He's Suliak's Deep Beyond for some reason. And in the end phase, which is amazing, because in the end phase, you're protected from things like Nibiru, and you're protected from things like Valor. So you're really able to work a little bit better. I gotta imagine it was a misclick. Like, why was he so scared? Like, does he really not respect Melffy's that much? He already got Deep Beyonded. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he thinks... Yeah, I don't know. 1500 attack? Maybe he wanted to attack over it this turn, and... I'm not sure. But he, anyways, special summons this in the end phase. Now, cool thing about Melffys is that they can actually summon themselves to the board from the hand in the end phase. So what happens? I'm like, oh, heck yeah, I'm going to be able to resummon Wally. This is crazy value. Awesome. Puppy and Caddy are down, naturally. He summons again. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. I'm grabbing. What do I grab? Well, looks like he's still doing stuff. So if he's going to summon again, because we ditched Kaleido into the Banish Pit earlier... it's got to be, what is her name, Rule Kalos or whatever, the one that negates special summons. So I'm thinking that's what he wants, because we're Melffys, he wants to be able to stop my special summon on his turn, yada yada. So instead of fishing Penny here, which seems like the logical solution, because you already have Penny in your hand, I'm going to fish Pony, right? I don't care about the graveyard effect. I just know that once Rukalos hits the board, he's going to blow that shit on my Pony, right? And he does, because, like, that's what they do. I also don't know if he knows that, like, these can also... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, he blows it. It doesn't really matter who he hits here. I get to resummon all these puppies back in the end phase. Isn't that insane? So, a lot of times what I'll do just quickly is I will normal summon, and then I'll hit the battle phase, and just to see if their field lights up, kind of like what kind of slowdown or interactions they get. And then I'll just make as much noise as possible, whether that be returning cards to hand, or as you saw with the banish. Banishing made him basically take a whole second turn, basically cost him twice as much time within one turn. So if you're sitting there reading cards and crap, it's going to kill you. You can see right here, he tries to Fairy Tale Snow. It doesn't matter who he's going to even Fairy Tale Snow. Everybody's already had all their effects go. Like, none of these guys can even do anything anymore. That's just sad. But we don't care who he hits at this point, because, like, no matter what happens in the next turn, we're gonna have, like, you know, Caddy to go off of. We're gonna have Hop here. We're gonna have some options, right? So I wasn't worried about this, but it didn't matter because he ran out of time. And that happens way more often than you guys would imagine. So anyways, keep it fresh, keep it Melff. Much love. Hope you guys have a great one. Holla at me if you need anything, and I'll catch you next time.